everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney, and today I'm doing my May paycheck number 1. So I know that a lot of people call these weekly paychecks. However, I'm paid bi-weekly, so I call them paycheck 1 and paycheck 2, except for the occasional month that I get 3 paychecks, which is really fun, and I love when that happens. But this is May paycheck number 1. It is going to be pretty short because my budget has condensed quite a bit due to the coronavirus, but I really hope you enjoy this video, and please leave comments down below letting me know what your May budget looks like. Is it getting back to normal? Is it still in storm mode? Please let me know. So I'm going to start with my bills and expenses. As you know, if you've seen my previous videos, I start with my car loan, and how I split up my debts is I take half of my minimum payment out of paycheck number 1 and half of my minimum paycheck out of paycheck number 2, and then that gets combined and gets paid towards the next month's minimum payment. So what I'm saving in this month goes towards June's payment. So out of paycheck number 1, I am taking $100. Now I know that some people don't like to do it this way. They like to look at a calendar and say, you know, this bill is coming out of this paycheck and this bill is coming out of this paycheck, and I totally think that's a great way to do it also, but this is what works best for me and makes the most sense in my brain, so that's just kind of how I'm doing it. Next is my private loan, and this is a student loan, and I'm taking $109 out of my paycheck for this one. And lastly is my federal loan, which is $35.50. Now, like I mentioned in my previous video, and I have had a couple of questions about this. Oh my goodness, I have the hiccups. I live in my parents' basement, so they are nice enough to let me live rent-free. That is their way of helping me pay back my college tuition since they can't financially help me. And I feel so blessed by that. I'm so grateful because if I were to live anywhere else, I would have to have a roommate, and I would definitely have to work a second job in order to afford living there. So I am super grateful for them, and that is why I don't have any type of rent payment on here. They also help pay for my phone bill, so that's why that's not on here either. So my total debt payment is $244.50. So what I will do is I will take $244.50 and I will transfer it out of my checking account and put it in my Capital 360 account, so that way my money is totally separate. It has helped me a ton right now because I'm not using cash, just because I don't want to spread any, illness. I don't want to catch any illness, so I have not used cash for the last month and a half. So I have been using my checking account, and making sure that my bills and expenses money is in a separate account has helped me so much, and I would definitely recommend that if you are able to. Next is my cash envelopes, which, like I said, are not technically cash envelopes because I'm using my checking account right now, but I only have 3 right now. And that is my spending money, so that I don't go completely insane. And this is $60 out of this paycheck. And like I said, I am able to shop online and stuff here and there, and just making sure that I have little things that make me happy coming helps me a ton. Next is my gas. and I am only going into the office on Mondays right now. So I am filling up about every other week, which is about $30. So that is all I am budgeting for right now. And I have my groceries, which I have been feeding myself and my boyfriend. So this has gone up quite a bit. It is $125. I'm also using Instacart just because I feel like the less amount of people in grocery stores, the better. And people that are working for Instacart are going to be in the stores no matter what, helping people get their groceries. So I have been using Instacart. And so this budget was upped a little bit so that I could pay for the delivery fee and for a nice tip. So not all of this money is technically going towards food. It is going to pay for the service. Next up is the total. And it's going to be $215. I also think it's really nice to do Instant Cart if you can afford it, because like a lot of the people right now that are doing Instacart, you know, they had typical day jobs, you know, and obviously a lot of people lost their jobs when the pandemic hit, and so people that are working Instacart, it may be the only income their family has. So because I am getting paid regularly still, and I know that I'm super lucky for that, I do like to use Instacart just so that I can make sure that people do have some type of income coming their way. I know that it's not a ton, and it probably sounds stupid, but that's how I feel like I can help, especially the people in my community. So if you can think of other ways to kind of help people, I would love to hear it down below, especially if you guys are doing something specifically to help the people in your community. I would love to hear about it down below. So my total income for this week is $709. Like I explained in my last video, this has gone down just a little bit because my dental and my vision insurance kicked in at the beginning of April. So the first paycheck of the month gets that taken out. So it dropped about $20, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. I am able to afford this change, so I'm just going to be thankful that I have vision and dental insurance. And my total budget is $459.50. So now what I do is I take my total budgeted amount and I subtract it from my income, and I get my debt snowball payment. Now, this isn't technically a debt snowball payment because my debt snowball is paused right now. I am only paying my minimum payments. However, this money is going into a savings account that will be put towards my debt once I know that I for sure have job security right now. So this is going to be $250.50. And like I said in my last video, May is a really busy month for me. I have my birthday, my mom's birthday, my sister's birthday, and Mother's Day. So some of this debt snowball payment, as well as some of my spending money, will go towards buying them gifts. However, I am being very, very strict on tracking my use of money, and I'm being very cautious of how much I'm spending, what kind of gift I'm getting, and just I'm making sure that I get the best bang for my buck, because even though I am not using cash, I don't want to go over my budget, and I want to make sure that I'm saving as much as I possibly can for my debt payment once all this is over. So I know this is quite a bit smaller than it normally is, but I really, really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below. I love hearing from all of you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!